Welcome, seekers! You have made it to the Tarot Magicians channel. My name is Ricky, and today I bring you another Pick a Card tarot reading. Now, this is the monthly predictions. This is for April 2021 monthly predictions. We're going to talk about blessings coming your way, love, finances, career. We're going to let just spirit flow, right? We're going to see exactly what is coming for you guys and just the totality of the human experience. What is coming for April 2021? Now, before we get started, seekers, I want to remind you to subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe for more Pick a Card videos like this. Give me a like as well. Also, don't forget to visit the Etsy shop. I do have an Etsy store where I'm offering private readings at a pretty good rate, and it's unlimited questions. You can ask me all the questions you like. It is a pre-recorded reading. So go ahead and take advantage of those. Go to the Etsy shop, check out the reviews as well, and what other seekers that have placed those orders and bought those private readings are saying. Thank you to the ones that have already placed your readings. I love working one-on-one with you, seekers. Looking forward to working with more seekers. So let's go ahead and get started. In front of you, seekers, you have three groups. You have group number 1, group number 2, and group number 3. I'm going to give you a moment for you to select the group that calls to you the most. Now, I'm going to also provide the timestamps in the description below so that you can fast forward to your group. Welcome, group number 1. Welcome. All right. So before we get started on your April 2021 Pick a Card reading, I want to talk to you, seekers, about my shop. I have an Etsy shop. I'm offering private readings there. I'm going to put the link in the description below. Don't forget to go there as soon as you're done watching this reading. Don't forget to subscribe for more videos like this one, and give this video a like, thumbs up as well. Seekers, thank you. All right, so in front of you, seekers, you have 2 cards from 2 oracle decks. The first one is a key, a very important key that your spirit guides want to give you for this month. This is going to help you. This is a balancing message from your spirit guides for this month of April 2021. I'm not going to reveal it now. I'm going to leave this towards the very end of the reading. I'm going to set it aside. And this card is from one of the newer cards from the Star Seeds Wisdom Spiritual Growth by Nadi Anastasia. So we're going to see what your message is for this month. Oh my. Your message so far here for the month of April 2021, love, live your truth, and share the love that is in your soul. Beautiful message from the Star Seeds. And, it's definitely something that we can do more of, right? Sometimes we don't do that enough. So love, live your truth, and share the love that is in your soul for the month of April 2021, seekers. So let's start with some tarot. And we're going to start with the Star Tarot. We're going to see what the Star Tarot reveals to us. Let's go ahead and shuffle. Shuffle, 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 shuffle. And here we go. Okay, so what is coming for this month? All right. Interesting. Very interesting group. Very interesting message. So we'll start with your finances. So for finances, we got a very interesting card, seekers. We've got the 10 of Pentacles. And that is an interesting card because essentially what we're seeing here is a successful family. Right? This is a family that's successful. This is a family that is just putting in the work to make sure that everyone has a piece of the pie, or everyone is just happy. And it stems from productivity, right? It stems from everyone having a job, everyone just being happy and content with what they're doing to just give towards the family unit. So if you or a loved one are perhaps looking for a job, and you've been definitely wanting an opportunity to maybe start something new, a new career, this might be the month where you get it. The Ten of Pentacles is telling you that you're going to have fruitful financial endeavors for the month of April 2021. So if you've been applying for the job, if you've been looking, if you've been just asking Spirit, please Spirit, help me find something, this is the month where you find it. This is the month where you obtain this. Now, I asked further. It's like, okay, so what's going to happen as far as career and where are these finances going, right? And you got the Hangman reversed. And this is a very interesting card to get reversed, because the Hanged One is almost, this is like a representation of someone who they're waiting for something to unfold. And they're waiting because that's the smartest thing to do at that time. The fact that it's reversed, right? It's like the Hangman is no longer waiting around. Now the Hangman is coming out of whatever existence they've been living in, and now it's time to walk and to actually be proactive about something. So, this is more confirmation that you're going to see some activity. You're going to be able to experience something new when it comes to a job, finances, when it comes to maybe saving money. I feel like the time for waiting and the time for being patient and the time for just relaxing perhaps and this time of like de-stressing, looking for the opportunities that suit you better. I think that for some of you, that time is coming to an end. And now there's like a time of activity coming for you. This is, and it's almost like, for some of you, it's almost like if you've been waiting for this, but not for yourself, but for a family member. So for those of you, remember, take what resonates, leave the rest. But for those of you that perhaps have a husband or a wife or a parent, just a loved one who you depend on, and they've been having a hard time, this is the month where they kind of turn things around. This is the month where they find that job. They find that break, right? And that opportunity to be able to expand. And that's going to help you financially. Now, when it comes to love, group number 1, you've got the Nine of Pentacles. All right. And this is a very interesting card to get when it comes to love, because essentially, this Nine of Pentacles, you have this woman here who just has everything at her disposal. She's got that beautiful castle in the background. That's the castle and the home that she's built from hard work. And then she's got all of these beautiful pentacles adorning her every moment, right? It's almost like if she's worked so hard at this and now she's got what she has asked for. And the reason why we know that she's asked for this is because she's got a pigeon. She's holding a white pigeon in her hands. The pigeon is the universal symbol for spirit, right? So it's like she's been praying for success in love. And this is the month where she gets it, right? This is the month where she obtains that love. That love just turns into something else, something beautiful, something truly dynamic. So definitely a very inviting card when it comes to love, when it comes to building a home. So for some of you that have been perhaps waiting and expecting it, for those of you who've just, been looking for that soulmate connection, that partner, this is a good month for you to actually meet this person. So, we go right back to the main message, right? Love, live your truth and share the love that is in your soul. So really take that in. Really just, ask yourself, how can I be more loving, right? How can I come from a place of just genuine love? And this is the month where you get this. Now, for those of you who are maybe in a relationship already, perhaps, you already have that special someone. I do feel like this is the kind of month where things take a turn. Like this is the month where, for some of you, you're going to be asked for marriage. This is the month where some of you, if you've been friends and you've seen that crush and, you've put out all the signs and it's like you have nothing else to do but to just wait. Well, this is the month where this person says, okay, I think I definitely like this person and I'm going to maybe ask this person out. So you might get an invitation to go out somewhere for some coffee, dinner, whatever. This is the month where the next step in the relationship takes place. Okay, that's why we've got that Nine of Pentacles in a love position. So we're moving further down. These are the advice cards, right? So these 3 cards here are the advice cards for the month. You've got the Queen of Swords here. And this is a very beautiful, inviting card. You're being asked to be genuine in every sense of the word. The Queen of Swords is not trying to please anyone. The Queen of Swords knows that she is powerful. Her thoughts are powerful. She is secure enough to be able to express her truths, no matter what. She's not scared of judgment, right? She is her genuine self. She uses the words that she needs to use at the right time and nothing more. So it's like, for this month, you're being asked to be as honest as you possibly can about what you want, how you want it, when you want it. Don't hold back. This is not the month that you try and please someone else. This is not the month where you try and take on some kind of identity, or you put on a mask so that people around you can say that, oh, this person is so nice, so loving, so beautiful. It's like, this isn't the month that you do that. This is the month where you are truthful, where you express what you know. You're secure about what you know because you are an individual and you are very, very intelligent. So this is the month where you express that intelligence, where you let people know exactly what you're thinking of. For some of you, that's very scary. I think that for some of you, there's a hesitation to do that. You've been wearing a mask for so long that the mask has almost become you, but ultimately inside you're kind of dying. All right, that's why you have the Ten of Swords, right? Ten of Swords is further advice about what is happening currently with you seekers. And, here you have a person who, unfortunately, they have not spoken their truths at all. This person is, as you can see, nailed essentially to a cross. This person is bleeding from the heart. You've got here an actual bleeding heart. And then you have this electricity, almost like knives, stabbing at this person and almost killing them. So this is almost like an internal struggle to express themselves. This is an internal struggle to actually communicate and be thyself. So you're being asked for the month of April 2021 to be yourself, speak your truth, don't hold back. Start by transforming yourself. And it's not even a transformation, it's who you are. But it is a transformation because you haven't shown that face to people at all. It's like you've been holding back. You haven't been showing it to people. You haven't been communicating to people like you want to communicate. And so it's almost like harming you deep down inside because you believe in something, but you know that if you say it, then it's going to maybe upset some people. So this is the month where you just say it. This is the month where you are yourself, you act yourself, you walk in your truth, in your revelations. And all you can be for this month is you, period. And then, the Five of Swords is also an interesting card because it talks about like fear. And it talks about, as you can see here, we've got more cross symbolism, which is interesting. So with the Ten of Swords, you were nailed to that cross, right? You were nailed to that cross, and you're getting nailed while you're on that cross. And then in the Five of Swords, you're coming off of that cross. You're no longer on that cross. And now the swords get to only crush whatever mask, whatever lie was hidden, whatever truth you weren't showing gets left there. And so you get to be transformed by it, right? So, this is the month where you're truthful about who you are. You walk away from any kind of energy that doesn't accept you for who you are. You walk away from that. All right, so let's go ahead and throw some oracle cards. Let's see what the oracle cards are going to reveal to us. We're going to start with the Archangel Oracle deck. This is one of the newer decks. Let's see what message the Archangels have for you for the month of April 2021. Oh, you've got Uriel. Yes, a very powerful Archangel, Uriel. So Archangel Uriel's message for this month is come into harmony and balance. Use your power for peace. Beautiful. Archangel Uriel. Alrighty. Interesting. So let's go ahead and see what the Goddess of Love wants for you to do for this month as well. So we're going to throw one card from the Goddess of Love. Let's see what message we get from this Goddess of Love. Shuffle, shuffle, and we got one card. Creativity. Okay, creativity. So the goddess wants you for this month to be creative. Creativity. Seize the day for the month of April 2021. Okay, seize the day. Let's go ahead and keep throwing these oracle cards. I just feel like I just want to throw some cards, man. I just want to see what these cards have to say, and then we'll talk about, you know, what exactly the messages are once we put them all together. But let's just keep throwing these oracle cards. I'm interested in seeing what we got. You've got Story Keeper. Oh wow, that Story Keeper goes very well with that Queen of Swords. So the Story Keeper's key words and what the Story Keeper wants you to do is to tell your story. Group number one. Write your legacy. Write your wisdom. Okay. So we'll take a moment to talk about this. I feel like if we put this together with creativity and seizing the day, I feel like Spirit is kind of telling you here, hey, it's important for you if you want to be a writer, if you want to create something, if you want to create content and share it with people, this is the month where you truly look inside of you and you ask yourself, what is in me that I can show the world and that I can give to the world, right? And it comes from a place of being genuine. It comes from you taking off that mask that maybe you've been putting on and wearing just to please other people, and actually showing who you are, showing how creative you are, showing what you're capable of, sharing it with people. So the Story Keeper promises to essentially reward you for this. It's like you're showing who you are to people, and out of that showing, you're going to be able to attract an incredible amount of attention, positive attention. And you're going to feel positive inside. You're going to feel like there's value in who you are. You know, you're no longer going to be this Ten of Swords energy where you just feel like you're kind of dying inside because you just can't be who you are. You can't express yourself. You can't partake. You can't be a certain something. You know, this is the month where you just accept who you are, accept your weirdness, whatever that weirdness is, and you share it with the world. So tell your story, legacy, write your wisdom. Also, you know, this is the month where Spirit is kind of telling you, hey, journal a little more, write things down, you know, seize the day by maybe even like, you know, if you want to create something beautiful, a work of art that you can share with other people, or not even share, but just do it for yourself, right? This is definitely going to help you for this month. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at more oracle cards. Trying to decide which one to throw. Let's throw a Moonology card. I haven't thrown one of these in a while. So we're going to go ahead and throw a Moonology card. Let's see what these Moonology cards have to show us. Let's see. Moonologies, what message do you have? Ho, the bull. And I love the bull. The bull is my spirit animal. And you have it. Prosperity lies ahead. Ooh, bull spirit, new moon and Taurus. So, a very interesting card. You're essentially being told here that, I mean, the message is pretty self-explanatory, right? Prosperity lies ahead, and I do see that, right? We got to go back with the Ten of Pentacles. This showed up in a career reading, a little mini career reading, as well as the Hangman reverse, and now you've got an oracle card telling you that prosperity lies ahead. And you also got a very beautiful card in the love portion of the reading. So it's almost like, I feel like it's almost intertwined, right? This relationship that's coming, this love relationship and this career opportunity. So for some of you, you might even meet this person in this new career opportunity. I think that maybe you're in the process of you maybe getting this new job. You might meet this person. Again, take what resonates, right? This is a general reading. Take what resonates. But for those of you that are looking for the job or applying, you might get it this month, and I think that you might meet your person there, because this is just too perfect here, right? 9 of Pentacles and then 10 of Pentacles, and essentially it's the same woman and the same castle in literally in the same, right, in the same beautiful garden of flowers. So yeah, prosperity lies ahead. Prosperity can mean many different things to many different people, but ultimately what this message is telling you is that prosperity that makes you or leaves you feeling happy and content with yourself is what's coming. All right. So let's go ahead and throw more cards. I am interested to see what other cards we have here. So we're going to throw some Secret Garden cards. Yeah, why not? Let's go ahead and throw some Secret Garden. These are the mini cards from Jessica Lee. Let's see what messages lie. Release. So for the month of April, it's time to release. Lighten your load. Okay, so some of you have been holding on to some things. Your load is pretty big. It's time to lighten that load. Release, release, release. Let's go ahead and throw a Whispering Woods. Let's see what the Whispering Woods has to show us. Renew. Okay, so you've got here renew. Nature continuously renews itself year after year. So it's time to definitely be renewed, right? It's beautiful. You're being asked to release something, a negative energy, something that's just too much of a load for you to handle, and be renewed by this process of almost transmutation where you're changing completely and you're turning into something else, something that doesn't have all that baggage on top of you, all that stress, all that negativity, all that sorrow and a sense of dread. It's time to release that. Let go of that energy. It's not helping you anymore. So let's throw some Making Magic Oracle cards. Let's see what the Making Magic Oracle cards have to show us. Water. Let's see here. And the message for the water is work with the element of water for healing, purification, and refinement. So here you have your magic card for the month of April. So, Spirit wants you to work with water. This could just be you, going to a body of water and just enjoying yourself in that body of water. It could be you if you're not near a body of water and you have no way of getting close to one. It could just be you in your bathtub, praying in there, just really trying to connect with the source as much as possible through water. All right, so let's go ahead and throw an Avalon card. Let's see what are the key words that are going to essentially accompany. Like, where are you going to be towards the end of the month? We'll throw an Avalon card to show this. Oh, Galahad. Okay, Galahad. Look at this. Galahad's key words are triumph, surrender, purity, and courage. Beautiful. And I feel like this card just highlights exactly what Spirit wants and what is coming for you. Because number one, you have triumph, right? And so, we immediately start asking the question, what are you going to triumph over? Well, you're going to triumph over the fact that you're going to surrender something, right? That's the other key word attached here, surrender. So what do we need to surrender? Well, it's going to lighten your load, release. It's going to be that negative energy that you just let go of. This almost, and for some of you, there's this expectation that things are not going to change, right? For some of you, it's like you don't feel harmony, you don't feel peace because you're kind of waiting for the next bad thing to happen. So for this month, you let go of that. You let go of that energy of things are not going to go well. And you adapt a new kind of energy. Prosperity. Prosperity lies ahead. And this is going to take an incredible amount of strength and courage, which is why the other key word here is courage. It's gonna take everything inside of you to go away from this kind of negative mindset. I think that maybe some of you have been hurt. Maybe you've seen some darkness. Perhaps life has not been good to you in the past couple of months. Things have not been very easy for you, okay? So it's important for you to journal these things. Write them down. And when you write those things down that have been harming you and affecting you, close the book and just release it. It's like, that's it. I wrote it down. I'm releasing it. I'm unloading that thing. For some of you, if you want to go even more ritualistic, write down the things that really are harming you, that really just left you feeling bad, that really have just, that you wish you can change. Write those things down and burn the piece of paper. Burn it all away. All right? And I guarantee you that is going to work. And then make sure to take that purification shower. Go near that body of water. All right. For some of you, perhaps write it down and put it in water. And, because Spirit definitely wants you to work with water for this month. So perhaps that is something that you can do and adapt. All right, and you will be able to come into harmony and balance in that way. And that harmony and balance is going to lead to a renewal of love. It's going to lead to you obtaining the things that you've wanted to, the things that you've been praying for, right? We've got here dove symbolism. Spirit has been listening to you, and there's definitely something that you've been asking for. So this is the month where that happens. For those of you that are looking, that have been praying for a love, a partner, again, this is a beautiful message of the Nine of Pentacles. This is the month where you obtain that. So let's see if we can throw some more oracle cards. I think we're going to throw... Yeah, why not? Let's throw one more. Let's see what is the animal spirit that is going to accompany you for the month of April. And then we are going to show your key. All right, here we go. Oh, look at this. Oh my gosh, you've got bee spirit. I love bee spirit. So your spirit animal for this month is bee spirit. Sweet results await. Interesting, right? Interesting. You've got that beautiful bee in there. All right, so let's go ahead and finally reveal your key. Okay, so we're going to reveal your key. Here it is. All right, let's see what is your balancing message for the month of April 2021. All right, and that key is totality. Totality is your key. This is the message that your spirits want to give you so that you can find balance and prosperity for the month of April. So the message here is, it is time to stop postponing your life and to embrace the entirety of it. The pain is as much as the pleasure. I bring you the gift of totality. I ask you to surrender yourself entirely to life's mystery. In this moment, close your eyes. Be still. Listen with ever-widening ears. If possible, move willingly towards the dark. You will soon discover that your demons are only divine messengers in disguise. As you wholeheartedly make friends with adversity, you will find yourself feeling increasingly unfettered. When you are no longer afraid of death, you will finally be free to do what you've come here to do. Leave an eternal mark on this planet with the golden ink of your heart. To be alive is to be here, now, fully. That is all. Wow. A beautiful, beautiful message from your spirit guides, group number 1. Truly beautiful. And that is all I see here. So I want to thank you so much, group number 1, for watching. Thank you. Thank you. Don't forget to subscribe. Give me a like. That helps a lot. And don't forget to visit the Etsy shop, Seekers. I'm offering private readings in that Etsy shop at this moment at very, very affordable prices, below market value. And the quality is definitely going to be there. So far, I've got a 5-star rating, and I'm very proud of those ratings. I've received an incredible amount of reviews as well, feedback. You can view those feedbacks in the Etsy shop. The link is down below. So I also want to ask you, Seekers, to leave a comment. Let me know what you thought about this reading. Let me know what you've been praying for, what you've been maybe experiencing, what you want for the month of April 2021. You know, what do you expect, right? I want to hear from you, Seekers. I want to know how things have been going, right? For those of you that leave comments, you know that I write back. So, you know, I'm hopeful that you Seekers, those that have been watching and not really leaving a comment, I'm hoping that you can start interacting with me, because I do write back. I just want to hear from you, Seekers, know what you're up to. So let me know. Let me know down below what you guys think, what you think of this channel. You know, I'd really be interested in knowing that. And if you have any maybe future pick a card ideas, I want to hear that as well. So please do that. I want to thank you. Don't forget to visit that Etsy shop. And bye-bye. Welcome, group number 2. Welcome to your April 2021 reading. Now, before we get started, I want to remind you, seekers, to subscribe to the channel. I will be creating many more pick a card tarot readings just like this one, so subscribe if you haven't done so already. And give me a like as well. Help the algorithm as much as possible. Give me a like. And don't forget to visit the Etsy shop at the end of the reading, seekers. Visit my Etsy shop. The link is going to be down below. All right, so in front of you, seekers, you have 2 oracle decks, or 2 oracle cards. The first one is from the Wisdom Keeper's oracle deck. This is a balancing message from your spirit guides, okay? Your spirit guides want to provide you a balancing message for this month of April 2021. We are going to reveal this key at the very end of the reading. We're not going to reveal it right now. So that is a balancing message from your spirit guides. This one is from the Star Seeds from Nadi Anastasia. Let's see what your Star Seed message is for this month. Earth Guide. Your sacred calling upon this planet is to simply love and be loved. Beautiful message. Beautiful, beautiful message. Okay. So, that is definitely your starseed message for the month of April. Just remember that your sacred calling is to simply be love, right? And to give that love right back. So a beautiful message for this month of April. Let's go ahead and start by throwing some Star Tarot, shall we? Let's see what this Star Tarot has to provide to us. We're going to talk about career, finances, love, and we're going to see what advice Spirit has for you in all of these areas. So let's go ahead and start. All right, interesting cards. Interesting. I like this energy that you guys are bringing for this month of April. I really do. So let's start with your career. For career, we got, let me adjust this. There we go. For career, we have the 6 of Wands. And this is a beautiful card to get in the career portion of this reading, because the 6 of Wands essentially is the card of success. And as you can see here, you've got a person who's reaching for the stars. And in this picture, they actually obtain that star. They obtain what it is that they've been wanting to obtain, right? It comes from a sense of love for what they do, a sense of love for themselves, a sense of courage, right? They're able to just manifest greatness and bring about glory into their lives by constantly pursuing their goals and ambitions. And then at some point they reach for that star and they just grab it, right? So they're on their horse, they're on their Pegasus, and we see a pretty much victory here. This is what this card kind of breaks down into: victory. So for the month of April 2021, for you seekers, there will be victory when it comes to your career. So, maybe if you've been waiting, and again, take what resonates, leave the rest. This is a general reading. But for those of you that have been waiting for an opportunity, maybe you've been applying, but things haven't really been going your way, this is the month where you get that job. This is the month where that opportunity just comes to you. For those of you that perhaps have been waiting for that promotion, you've been wanting it, you've been just eyeing it, you deserve it because you've been working hard, that promotion will come. There's going to be an opportunity that's going to open up, and you're going to be seen as the star to fill that promotion. So the one message, we have to always go back to your star seed message, right? Your earth guide message, right? Your sacred calling upon this planet is to simply love and be loved. So this isn't the month for any kind of confrontation. This isn't the month for you to just, butt heads with anyone. This is the month for you to see everyone's beauty. This is the month for you to, if somebody comes at you and they want to try and challenge your authority or challenge you as a person or an individual, this is the month where you say the reason why they're doing that probably is because of some kind of unresolved childhood issue, right? This is the month where you try and really understand people and just the inner workings, the psychology and the behavioral psychology of people and why they act the way they act. And this isn't the month for you to get upset about anything. This is the month where you are going to obtain victory and success. So when it comes to your career, definitely a very beautiful, inviting message there. When it comes to love, very interestingly enough, you've got the Prince of Swords. So there's definitely a message there for a lot of different people. So, whenever you get a person in like the love portion of the reading, you get an actual person showing up, it foretells of someone coming into your life. All right. So if you've been waiting for someone, if you've been, you want love in your life, you've been waiting for your soulmate, a future spouse, your future partner, the fact that this card is telling you that a person is coming to you tells you that more than likely you're going to meet that soulmate. You're going to have that girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever, in this month. This is the month where this happens. You might start dating someone this month, and that person might very well be your soulmate, your future spouse, your future partner. So keep that in mind, group number 2. That's a very special card to get. And just to kind of talk about who this person is, it's almost like if this person is very witty. This is a person that likes to debate. They like to just understand what's going on in current affairs. They use that information to essentially be successful. This is the type of individual that goes after battles, and they're very victorious. And when I mean battles, I mean just like, battle of wits. Like, this is the kind of person that'll go on like social media, right, and comment exactly what they feel. And maybe if somebody writes back, they'll start a little war back and forth, and they'll have a little debate there. This is that kind of individual. It's like they enjoy this. So, just a little tidbit of information about the Prince of Swords and their personality, their characteristics. But I do feel like love is coming for you. And it is in the form of this Prince of Swords. Now, the Temperance reversed talks to me about what you've been experiencing. All right, what you've been seeing, group number 2. You've been definitely previewed to an unbalance in your life. You've got this energy here of, this is reverse. Remember, if Temperance reverse essentially talks to you about not being fully complete, not feeling balanced, not feeling like you can be in the moment and have that peace that comes with being in that moment. The fact that the card came out reversed is a telling sign that you are in desperate need of something needing to be corrected. And I feel like it is in your career. It is in your relationships, in your love, which is why we have here almost a signal of what is coming. There's somebody coming that's going to love you. It is, in some ways, for some of you, it is unclear whether this person is here romantically or if this is just a really good friend, long lost friend. But it is essentially love, right? And that love is a bit undefined at this moment. If it would have been a different card, but the fact that it is the Prince of Swords, all we know is that someone is coming, and that there will be love from that someone. That someone is going to love you, and you will love them. So whether that turns into something else, we still have to see. But when it comes to your advice, we've got some interesting cards here as well. You've got the Ten of Pentacles upright, you've got the Sun upright, and then you've got the Judgment card reversed. So immediately, the one thing that you have to focus on for this month is love in your family and being of value to your family or the people around you, your roommates, the people who are deserving of that love. This is the month where you show that love. And one of the reasons is because there is some kind of karma that needs to be dispelled. There is definitely some kind of wrongdoing here that needs to be corrected. And it's a bit unclear if the wrongdoing is on your side or their side. But the one thing that it is sure here is that it will be exposed. And if you this month act out in a negative way, or you treat someone unfairly, or you continue any kind of negative treatment, it will not end very well for you. You're just going to keep on attracting that negative karma. That negative karma is going to keep on building for you, and it'll carry over to the next month. So that's why your Earth Guide message for this month, we go right back to it, right? Your calling is to simply love and be loved. And then now here we have the Judgment card reversed. And this is like, this is a very, like, anytime I see the Judgment card, for me, it's like, okay, it signals, or it heralds a time of, I'm watching you. Don't mess this up, please. Right? You're being judged. And, a lot of people, they try and like, put beautiful sprinkles all around it and hearts, and they try and make it beautiful. And the Judgment card can be pretty beautiful. But it can also be pretty harsh, right? Because you are being observed. You are being watched by something greater than yourself. And that judgment can be pretty harsh if you haven't been doing what you know you should be doing. So just be careful, right, for this month. Make sure to treat people fairly. Love people for who they are. If you've done anything that you know you shouldn't be doing, if you're putting people down, this is the month where that negative karma will get to you. All right, so it's time to start acting from a place of love. Be genuine, be loving, be caring. So, let's talk about the Judgment card, right? This is an interesting card because it's like, you've got a lot of symbolism here. Very beautiful symbolism. You've got yourself hashing from the golden egg of life, right? And you're coming out with your arms out, and you're kind of asking Spirit, how am I doing? Right? You've got your arms out, you're asking Spirit, how are you doing? And Spirit shows up as an eagle. Eagle and a bear. So you've got the symbolism here of this mother bear that wants to love you and care for you, but you also have the eye of the eagle. And the eye of the eagle is very piercing. And this eye can see far and wide and can see everything, right? So this is a way of Spirit telling you, it's like, you're not going to be able to hide anything from me. But understand that whatever comes your way, it's going to come through this kind of loving, kind of motherly energy. That's why you have that mother bear there. And that's why Spirit is represented by that mother bear. You've got here the connection. You've got here a rainbow. The rainbow, anytime you see a rainbow, it's the connection between the mundane, the human, and Spirit, right? It's the connection. It's a union of the two. And so it's almost like if Spirit is telling you, I see far and wide, I see everything that you're doing, I see what you're manifesting, and it's good. I like it. The fact that it's reversed tells you that you need to be careful with just how you act and, what energies you're attracting. Make sure that it's not negative, and you know what this is, right? The second clue here is the sun. And the sun is such a beautiful card because it's like, this card is the card of true happiness and joy and bliss. I mean, you can't do anything but smile when you see such beauty, right? When you see this radiant light just coming your way. The sun gives life to all. So you're being asked to kind of embody the energy of the sun, to be that energy, to be the sunshine for this month. This is for other people, not just yourself. This is not the month to be selfish, group number 2. All right. And the reason why, it's because in order for you to attract this beautiful energy, this energy of success in your career and your finances, this energy of like attracting the person that you've been praying for and asking for, or finding that beautiful friend and partner that you've been waiting for, in order for you to attract these things, you have to take on the energy of the sun for this month. And that energy is expansive. It's forward moving. It's an energy of guidance. It's an energy of growth. It's an energy of light, prosperity. Just so much beauty with the sun. The ultimate message from the sun is be happy, right? Find happiness. Pursue what makes you happy and what makes other people happy in every way. All right, so let's go ahead and throw some oracle cards. Let's see what the oracle cards have to show us. We are going to start with the archangels. This is one of the newer decks. So we're going to go ahead and shuffle, and we're going to see what the archangels are going to share with us. Let's see. Oh, we've got one. Archangel Mary. Okay. Look at this. Archangel Mary. This is a beautiful archangel. Open your heart with compassion. Enfold others in love. Oh boy. You've got more love symbolism, okay? And that's a beautiful archangel. I didn't even know that archangel was in there. Archangel Mary, and she's got a little baby with her. That is beautiful. Okay, so Archangel Mary has a very nice message for you. And again, it ties into what I'm seeing here, right? With this Earth Guide message and just everything. Open your heart with compassion. Have compassion this month and fold others in love. That means give the people that should be given that hug, that big, big, beautiful, loving hug. Treat people fairly. Treat people with love. The Ten of Pentacles also reminds you to focus on your family. If you've neglected to maybe, love people or love someone in your family or make up or forgive someone in your family, this is definitely the month to do it. This is the month where you release that energy and you adapt a whole new energy. All right, so Ten of Pentacles. Beautiful message with the Archangel Mary. I love it. Let's see what you get with the Goddess of Love, shall we? So we're going to throw one Goddess of Love, and let's see what message you get. Dedication. Okay, so we've got the Dedication card from the Goddess of Love. Your challenges will reap rewards. Dedication. Beautiful. So I think the reason why you got this card is because I feel like some of you are saying, okay, what's up with all this needing to give love thing? Like, who's going to give me love? What's going on here? Like, why do I need to do this? Why do I need to change anything about myself? I'm great. So you're being told here that these challenges and these changes that you need to make as far as treating other people differently, this is definitely something about you internally, loving yourself as well. But ultimately, this manifests in sharing that love with other people and being open to other people and being receptive. So whatever challenges you're going to face this month in doing this and correcting this kind of behavior, you're going to be able to reap rewards from. You're going to be successful. You're going to be able to obtain more from this. So there's an energy of there's like a multiplying kind of energy. Things will increase. The Judgment card is also telling you, if you continue down this negative path, it will get worse for you. So let go of that negativity. Unload all of it. Okay, adapt an energy of love and be dedicated to this goal. All right, so let's see what we get from... Trying to decide. Yeah, we're going to throw a Moonology card. I haven't thrown a Moonology card in a long while. So we're going to go ahead and throw a Moonology card. And let's see what direct message we get from your Moonologies. Show the world the real you. Okay. Show the world the real you. Group number 2. Beautiful message. So the real you... You know what the real you is. Sometimes we lie to ourselves. We put on a mask. We try and be something else that we're not because we want to adapt to what the world is telling us is the right path. If you are someone that is currently in school or you're in some kind of workplace, or there's this tendency to not be yourself and put on a mask and be something else, right? Don't do that. Show the world the real you. Let them know your weirdness. You are weird. We are weird in some way. Okay? And it's liberating and it's inspiring when you can show that weirdness. When you can let the world know, hey, I like to do this. I like to do that. I disagree with you there. I respect your opinion, but I disagree with you there. I don't think that we should go in that direction because it could be damaging based on my experiences. Based on what I feel deep down in my heart, right? So this is an important moment to ask yourself, who are you? It's like, what do you believe in? Right? Show the world the real you. Excuse me. So let's throw some more Oracle cards. I'm going to throw a card from the Fairy Oracle deck. And let's see what the fairies have to reveal to us. All right, fairies, what do you got for us? What do you have for us? Apparently, here we go. Little Boy Blue and the Man in the Moon. So you've got Little Boy Blue, Dreams Come True, Return of the Soul. Beautiful card to get, okay? Beautiful card to get. So Spirit is telling you that dreams do come true. Return of the soul. This is definitely a very inviting card for fulfillment of goals, the overcoming of obstacles. You know, we started the reading out with a very beautiful, loving, awesome message of success, right? Going for the stars, the Six of Wands energy here, where you are able to just lift yourself past mediocrity and reach a place of true prosperity. And so, you know, there's definitely challenges that come with that. There's this energy of like, am I going to make it? I don't know. You know, it's like, it's very difficult sometimes to know where you're headed and how things are going to unfold. Will you have success, right? Will you be able to manifest greatness? And that is very hard to say. But I feel very strongly with these cards here that you're going to see success. You are going to be able to see this energy of manifestation unfold before you. And it comes from what you've been wanting, right? Your dreams. So little boy Blue is here to tell you your dreams do come true. And what you've been wanting, what you've been yearning for will return to you. The fact that it's right next to this Judgment card, right, just keeps on reminding me that karma, positive karma, negative karma. This is the month for you to gain a little positive karma. And things will unfold for you as you've been wanting. So we're going to throw some of these little mini cards. Yeah, I've been buying a lot of these little mini cards, I'll be honest with you. The latest ones that I bought were the Divine Doors. I love them. So let me see what Divine Door is going to essentially be accompanying you for this month. So let's see what door you are going to be opening for this month, shall we? All right, so this is your door. This is the door that we pulled. Very nice door, very interesting door, right? Very pretty. Let's see the message that's behind this door. Intuition, simple, complex words of pain or words that heal. You come to know truth by the way that it feels. Beautiful. So essentially what you're kind of being told here in a very like poetic kind of way is that use your words wisely. One of the things that you can do in this month is to try and be a little less cruel. You know, sometimes and I'm definitely guilty of this. I do not hold back. Like sometimes if I see something I don't like, I'll say it. And I don't even care who might get hurt by it, because I believe that we are all individuals and that we have to speak our truth and what we believe in. But sometimes, that can come off as a bit insensitive. So, this card is pretty much telling you, like, if you know that those words are going to hurt someone for this month, don't even say it. No, don't bother. Hold your tongue and use words to lift people up as well. Don't use words to bring people down or to try and shame them for some reason. We already have enough of that darkness. We don't want any more of that. So use words of love. Share, for some reason you're being asked to be proactive here, right? It's not enough for you to just like not interact with people, right? Maybe, for some of you, I feel like, okay, well, whatever, I guess for this month, I'm not going to interact as much. I'll just keep to myself. No, you're being asked to interact. You're being asked to actually show your beautiful light. You're being asked to take on this energy of happiness and light. You're being asked to be a little more, to open yourself to this. It's almost like if that energy, it just keeps on showing up. So it's definitely connected to your career. It's connected to your success in career. It's connected to this love that's coming to you. So I think that you, in the act of trying to make other people's day, I guess, more enlightening or more filled with happiness, you're going to attract more to yourself. Dreams do come true, right? And there's going to be some kind of return here that you're going to be able to obtain. So ultimately, we shouldn't be operating from a place of like, I'm expecting something. I have to do this now because it's like, if I don't do this, I'm not going to get it, So we shouldn't be operating from that kind of energy. The message is that in order for you to truly attract what you want, you have to start doing things differently. You have to start acting differently and being this guiding light for people. And at some point, you're going to fall in love with that process. And things will start shifting for you. You're going to be able to reach a place of balance, and you're going to be able to start interacting with people differently. And that is what's truly going to open a lot of avenues for you. All right, so Let's go ahead and throw some more Oracle cards. I'm going to throw an Avalon Oracle, the Mists of Avalon, and we'll see what the Mists of Avalon will show. Like, what's going to be, where are you going to be at the end of the month? Oh, Seraldwin. Okay. Very powerful card. So at the end of the month, you're going to be able to be more creative, transformative. There's going to be a rebirth, and you're going to be able to be this beacon of inspiration for people. Beautiful, Seraldwin. I mean, we literally were just talking about, you know, what's going to unfold, right? If you can show love, if you can come from a place of growth and prosperity, and just come from a place of being genuine with people, and just be loving with people, and what is that going to give you, right? It's like that's like the question here. Like, what am I going to get if I actually do all these things? And the fact that you've got these key words, you know, transformation, complete transformation, inspiration, inspiring people, even inspiring yourself, a rebirth. So something new completely will come out of this new you, right? And we have here what that can be, what that can look like. We already talked about that. And creativity. It's going to allow you to, you know, in order to be creative, in order to truly have that energy of being an idea generator, and for these beautiful things to come to you, it's important for you to be connected to the source. Spirit blesses those that are genuinely involved in the process of life. And by being involved in the process of life, what that means is you are connected to Spirit. You're connected to the source. You tell Spirit, guide me to what you want. What is it that I need to do to make my life better and other people's lives better? I want to connect to you, the ultimate source, right? That's why you've got the Judgment card. Spirit has got his eye on you, all right? Spirit wants to see what you're up to. So, yeah, you know, transformative energies, creativity. So let's go ahead and, let's throw an Animal Oracle, a Spirit Animal Oracle, and then we're going to reveal your key. So let's shuffle. Shuffle, 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 shuffle. Let's see what animal spirit is going to be accompanying you for this month. You've got Starfish Spirit. Starfish Spirit. Open to infinite possibilities. Boy, oh boy. Again, this is Spirit coming in strong, letting you know it's like, listen, there's no limit to what you can obtain. There's no limit to the glory that you will be able to see if you're able to just transform yourself into this beautiful person. So, very, very lovely. Let's go ahead and throw some more mini cards, actually. I completely forgot to throw these. This is from the Secret Garden mini inspirational cards. Let's go ahead and throw... We're going to throw just one, and then the other twos. So, forgiveness. A crushed flower still gives off a sweet scent. Forgiveness. Yep, there are some people that you must forgive for this month. Very important. Forgiveness is a theme that has been showing up here. So let's go ahead and throw some more. We're going to throw now from the Whispering Woods, little mini inspirational cards. Trust. All right. Trust, trust, trust. The robin trusts her wings, not the branch that it sits on. Okay, trust in yourself. Trust in your abilities for this month. You are more than capable. And now let's go ahead and throw a Making Magic, right? These are a little more interesting. These are more like, I would say, ritualistic based. So we're going to throw a Making Magic mini card. And the message is self-confidence, strong self-belief, and a sense of worth. Yes, my goodness. Beautiful message. Yes. That's what we need, right? If we only had some of that, I think that we can overcome any obstacle that presents itself to us and be victorious. So, strong self-belief and a sense of worth. You are worthy. You are valuable. Believe it with all of your heart, and there will be nothing that you can't do. All right, so we are going to reveal your key, group number 2. It is time to reveal that key. This is a balancing message from your spirit guides. They want to give you a balancing message, and here it is. So let's see what spirit guide has shown up to talk to you. Preservation is here to talk to you. This is the spirit guide. So I want you to look into the eyes of the spirit guide, group number 2, and let's see what message the spirit guide has for you. This may not make sense, but it is true. When you refuse to receive, you are being selfish. If you truly long to experience success, then you must let go of the entire concept of success and failure. It is not your desire for money or outer recognition that you need to overcome. It is your fear of failure. I am here to encourage you to trust your instincts and reach beyond your comfort zone. The gift of preservation is all about preserving life itself, not just yourself. It requires that you learn from and ground yourself in the wisdom of your ancestors. It also asks you not to be afraid to learn and invest in something new, or to receive from those who inspire you. It's time to look at your life and determine what and who are worthy of your energy and good for the whole. See what you want to keep alive and honor that with your whole heart. Beautiful message from your spirit guides, group number 2. Beautiful balancing message. I loved it. So that brings us to the end of the reading. Thank you so much for watching, Seekers. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to give this video a like and visit my Etsy store, Seekers. I have private readings that I'm offering in that Etsy store. Those private readings at this moment are below market value. I've received an incredible amount of positive messages, positive reviews. I've got a 5-star rating. I'm very, very happy to be working with all of you Seekers. I've experienced many things doing these private readings, and it's all been very special. And I'm very happy to the people that have already placed your orders with me, that I've worked one-on-one with. I've enjoyed every moment of it. Thank you for placing those private readings. Thank you for leaving your reviews. Thank you for your beautiful words. Thank you, truly. And if you haven't done so already, go ahead and do so. It's unlimited, the amount of questions that you can ask. It's for one set rate. And the benefit of actually purchasing a private readings is that I connect with your energies and your energies alone. There's no need to take what resonates, right? Normally with pick a card readings, you have to take what resonates and leave the rest. Here, I connect with your energies, and I answer your questions, your direct questions. However many they are, I answer them all. So I encourage you to go to the Etsy shop. The link is down below. Also, don't forget to leave your comments. I want to hear from you Seekers. If you've already left a comment before, you know that I write back. It might take a day or two, maybe even more, just because I'm getting more comments now. But I will write back. So I want to hear what you Seekers are thinking of, what you thought about this reading. Maybe if there's any pick a card tarot reading ideas, I want to hear what those ideas are. I gain inspiration from those ideas. So I want to know what you Seekers want. I want to know what you would like to see for the next pick a card. So let me know in the comment section below what that is. Again, I want to thank every single one of you for your love. Thank you for always being there, for being just a force of true love and positivity in my life, Seekers. You've given me so much. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. I wish everyone a successful April 2021. Just beautiful things. And bye-bye. Welcome, group number 3. Welcome. All right, before we get started, group number 3, I want to remind you, Seekers, to subscribe to the channel. I will be creating many more pick a card tarot readings just like this one. So subscribe, give me a like, and don't forget at the end of the reading to visit the Etsy store. So let's go ahead and talk about the cards that are in front of us. We have 2 oracle decks, or 2 oracle cards here. The first one, the Wisdom Keeper's Oracle deck. And then the other one is from one of the newer decks that I got, one of the newer oracle decks, Starseeds Messages. Now, for this oracle deck, we're not going to reveal it now. We're going to reveal it at the very end of the reading. It's essentially a message from your spirit guides, a balancing message from your spirit guides for you to move forward in life and to really just have a balanced kind of approach for the month of April 2021. So let's go ahead and put that aside for now. Again, that's going to be revealed at the very end of the reading. The first card, give me a quick moment here. There we go. All right, so towards the end. The first card is that you picked. Pretty nice. It's like this galactic kind of light. Very beautiful. Let's see what the messages here are. Wisdom for the month of April 2021. Wisdom. See your adversaries as opportunities to expand your spiritual light. Beautiful starseed message for this month. Very beautiful. All right, so let's go ahead and throw some Star Tarot. And let's go ahead and take a look and see. We're going to talk about career, finances, love. And then we're going to see what advice Spirit has for you for this month. So let's go ahead and start right now. All right, so let's see. We'll start with the career. Boy, oh boy, I love these cards. You know, it's been pretty nice. All three groups have been pretty nice. You know, I haven't had to deliver a lot of bad news. I hate, you know, when I have to deliver bad news. But this is a very inviting reading, an inviting message from Spirit to you seekers. So we'll start with career. You have the Lover's card for your career portion of this reading. So, you know, the Lover's card is essentially what you have here is two people coming together, a union of hearts. You know, this is blessed by Spirit as well. You have Archangel Michael here as a representation of Spirit. You've got here the dove. And the beautiful union between the two here in the very middle. So, and then you've got a beautiful cups, you know, like just blissful and beautiful, loving emotions, just fruit-yielding trees all around. There's just a sense of true beauty and love for what you're doing. So, when it comes to career, this card is essentially telling you that you are going to find your career of choice. Now, obviously, this is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. But for those of you that have been looking and perhaps applying for a certain kind of job opportunity, this is the month where that opportunity is presented to you. This is the month where new job listings are available in where you want to work and in what you want to do. For those of you who perhaps have been waiting, you know, for this entrepreneurship venture, for new investment opportunities to come, this is the month where that happens. Lover's card. And then finances, you have the Strength card. So it's like a 1-2 punch here, right? Because the Strength card, essentially what it's telling you is you've worked through your problems, you've worked through your limitations, and now you're in a place of true mastery, right? You have here this woman who is, you know, walking through some dark woods at night, right? Like, that's a scary scene, but she's not afraid. And the reason why is because she's mastered her fears. She's mastered all of the darkness that lies inside. And so since she's mastered her mind and her emotions, she's now able to kind of use those two. And she's able to walk through this dark forest in pursuit of what she wants, right? And, you know, as you can see, she's holding on to a snake with her left hand. And that snake is essentially trying to bite her, but she's not going to let it bite her. She knows what to do. She's got the wisdom. She's got the experience. So, you know, this is kind of like the finance portion here of the reading. And essentially what this is telling you is that you're going to be able to have the money that you have been wanting, or at least the opportunity to make that money. You're going to have the opportunity to invest it in proper things. You're going to have experiences that are going to be positive and are going to be almost life altering, and they're going to be able to mold. It's going to be able to mold you in the right way. I feel that with the Lover's card in your career reading, for some of you, there's going to be the opportunity of expansion within your current field. So if you're currently working, then you might get a promotion, or you might have the opportunity to make more, to increase your your holdings, to increase your finances. So, that goes for the salespeople, that goes for others who maybe they've had a slowness when it comes to actual business, right? Now you're going to see an increase in this area. Things are going to really manifest for you in a very beautiful way. And the key here is that you're going to love what's coming in your career. That's why you've got the Lover's card. You're going to love what's truly coming. And for others, it signals a promotion, right? You've been working for your promotion. You've been wanting to do something different. You've been yearning for something new. That promotion is coming for you. All right. Now, we go right back to the star seed message. See your adversaries as opportunities, right? To expand your spiritual light. So it's like you've had a lot of I would say negative experiences with money, group number 3. And so those negative experiences are actually molding you into the person that you are right now, which is why you've got the Strength card. You are being molded in this area. All right, now let's shift the attention now to love, right? So what's coming in love for you, group number 3? You've got one card, and that card is the Six of Swords. So that's a very interesting kind of energy for love, because the Six of Swords, what you have here, is a person who's transitioning. This person is transitioning from what was to what will be, right? And there's almost a sense of like abandonment. It's like, I'm going to just go ahead and take a nap here. I'm going to let this boat take me to wherever it's going to take me. There's a sense of going with the flow. There's a sense of stability, togetherness. You've got these two whales. More than likely, those two whales are family. They're, together. There's a sense of moving away from a situation towards something new, towards something transformative together. We also have sun symbolism here, the sun rising. So it just signals a time of happiness. So this has a lot of different meanings for a lot of different people. So the first kind of meaning that I'm getting from this card is that for those of you who are single and have perhaps been looking for a relationship, this is the month where you transition from being single to being in a relationship. It could be a boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever. You will move towards that, all right? If you are currently in a relationship and maybe things aren't going very well, you're going to have the opportunity to move away from that as well. That can manifest in a variety of different ways. For some of you, it's cutting it completely. For others, it's just that the relationship gains some kind of new understanding. There's an evolution to that relationship. The things that you didn't understand about this person are now something that you understand, and you're both able to kind of integrate that into your lives and move forward towards a new reality or new existence for the both of you. For others, it can simply be telling you that a new and exciting renewal to your love life is about to take place. And that'll look however which way. For some of you, you are going to meet your soulmate this month. At least you'll be introduced to them. There's a new sense of like happiness. For others who have perhaps been very, very, very hopeful and expecting, you will ultimately get it this month. I feel with this Six of Swords. And ultimately, for others, I feel like there's a maturity taking place. And perhaps there's this sense of almost desperation for love to come and for it to come right now. And I think that this month is more than likely the month where you come to the realization that I'm just going to flow. I'm going to be happy. I'm going to enjoy my life right now. There's still more that I need to do, and I'm going to prepare my mind for this. And I see that because, again, I think a lot of people pick this group because there's a lot of symbolism here with these tarot cards. But a lot of you are going through a transition in your career and in your finances. So that transition away from where you are right now is going to really change your mentality a lot. It's going to mature you in a very rapid pace, which is why you've got the Strength card as a part of your finances. Okay? Now, this is the interesting part. And, Spirit is definitely wanting to take you by the hand this month, group number 3, because we've got 3 cards that give you some very, very, very profound advice for the month of April. Very profound. So please listen very carefully for this advice. Number 1, you've got the Ace of Pentacles. as an advice card. The Ace of Pentacles is the start of financial endeavors, successful financial endeavors. It's the acquiring of finances. This can be also health related, right? It's your health. How's your health doing? The fact that this card is reversed tells me that maybe there's going to be a tendency to spend your money. Whatever money you have coming in, there's going to be a tendency to just take that money and just spend it right out. It's like anything that comes in, you want to spend it right out, right? It's like you're living for spending. It's like you're paycheck to paycheck. That is not a wise thing to do. Group number 3. It is time for you to start investing that money into appreciating assets as opposed to just garbage, right? As opposed to just things that depreciate and have no value. There's this sense of like, I feel here, don't spend your money in places that you know you shouldn't be spending your money in. All right. Also, you've got the Fool. I love the Fool because the Fool is the card of the blissful person that just wakes up in the morning and wants to partake in all of life's beautiful experiences. And this is a magnificent energy to have, right? Sometimes there's people that really need this energy to get started and motivated to go forward. The Fool is just happy-go-lucky. They want to be a part of life. They want to be a part of all experiences. The fact that you've got it reversed is telling you that for this month, for some of you, there's going to be a tendency to want to be involved in many different things and to start many different projects and to go to many different experiences or to just experience life in a very profound way. It's like, I feel like group number 3, you have been almost like reserved. You've been in this place of like, I need to get out. I need to do something different. I need something new. And so the opportunity is it's right here. It's right now, right? And it starts with this like career advancement. It starts with this money that's coming. You're going to want to spend that. You're going to want to like go all out, right? You're going to maybe want to travel places. You're going to want to go to these restaurants. You're going to want to go to this new club, or you're going to want to go to some kind of new lounge. You're going to want to get out and do things and spend that money because you need some fun in your life. And so Spirit wants for you to be a little more balanced, right? A little more balanced in this area. Do not spend your money. Be wise with that money. It's time to invest. I think that there's going to be investment opportunities that are going to present themselves to you and the opportunity for you to grow and expand that money. And if you spend it just by, buying stuff that has no value, that all it does is lose value as opposed to gain value, like an example of gaining value would be stocks, bonds, things that actually gain, appreciating assets, right? You're gonna have the tendency of depreciating assets, going out to restaurants, buying yourself clothing, just buying yourself things that really are not going to take you to where you want to go, right? It's all very superficial, right? It's not important. It's not what life truly is. So you're being told to be very careful here, but also for some of you, you are being told to embrace the changes that will actually bring you success. Embrace those opportunities. Meet any kind of adversity that comes your way with that sunny disposition, right? And that energy of dynamism that you can take on whatever is presented to you with success. And so you're being asked to just embrace positive experiences and positive things and to not be reserved to the point where you don't make a move. You just kind of like remain silent and you just don't really go after what you need to go after. It could be in your career, in your finances, and the investments that we've talked about. So you're being asked to definitely start something new, but make sure that it's responsible. And one of the other reasons why I'm seeing this and talking about this is because of the devil. This is a pretty what's the word? This is a pretty dark card. If a lot of people, they talk about the devil in a positive light, but in reality, when you really get down to it, like this is the card of darkness. Like this is the card of you essentially going through a period of attachments, very bad attachments. It's like this is the dark energy that keeps you bound to a reality that will not yield any results for you. And so, and the fact that it's reversed, it's even worse, okay? So this is drugs. This is alcohol. This is addictions, spending money, too much money on luxuries that you should not be spending money on. Whatever those luxuries are, you should not be spending money on that. This is negative attachments. This is the world of darkness. And that darkness essentially, it ends up manifesting in you not being able to fulfill your goals. So you have an ambition, you have a desire, you have a vision for your life. And so if you walk down this path right here, this path of attachments, then you're not going to obtain it. All right. So you're being asked to be very, very careful not to go down this rabbit hole here. All right. Please, group number 3, remember this reading. Remember it with all of your heart. Do not go down this rabbit hole, okay, of addictions. Don't go down the rabbit hole. Don't, if you're someone that you have problems with drugs, if you know that you have problems with some kind of addiction, whether it be sexual in nature, whether it be, you're shopping too much or spending money in things that you shouldn't be spending money on, a shopping addiction, any kind of addiction is bad. All right. And you're being told that here. Spirit is just shining its light on this. It's like, boom, the advice cards, Ace of Pentacles, okay, Fool reversed and the Devil reversed. These 3 cards are pointing to a very, very obvious picture of you spending money in places that you shouldn't be spending money on. And it's essentially based on this almost addictive kind of binding kind of energy that keeps you in a place of dependency, right? And then the Fool is right in the middle telling you to don't even start this. Like, I think that some of you have walked away from these addictions. You've gone away from this. Maybe you've cut loose people that shouldn't be in your life because they lead you down this road. You are right now in a place where it's like, yes, this is where you need to be. But as soon as you get this money, as soon as you get this prosperity, you're going to want to go back to it. Don't do it. Don't be beholden to anything. Don't be attached to anything. All right. If you're the type of person that says, I need this and I need that to be happy, you are a slave to something. You need to break free of those shackles. Okay. You need to break free from anything that is a must, is a dependency. All right. So that's the advice. Let's throw some oracle cards to see what the oracle cards have to reveal to us. Let's see what the archangels want to provide you with. So we're going to throw one archangel oracle card. Let's see what the advice is from this archangel over here. Whoa, this archangel came flying in. Okay. Oh my, you've got Archangel Mariel. Manifest for the highest good. Work with pure love. Beautiful. Beautiful message. So, I'm going to read that again because it's a very profound message. Manifest for the highest good. Work with pure love, right? And that pure love is a pure love for you, a pure love for yourself, for your body, right? For your mind, love for your work, love for your career, love for what's to come, right? So you love those things so much that you are investing all of your energy and time and effort to making sure that nothing gets in the way of you achieving what you want to achieve. So Archangel Mariel is here to remind you of that very profound truth. All right, so let's go ahead and throw a Goddess of Love. Let's see what the Goddess of Love has to provide as far as a guiding message. Goddess of Love, what do you got for us? Safety. Okay, that's an interesting card. You've got safety, and the message here is you are held. My goodness, that is a beautiful message. Group number 3, you are held and you are safe. So Spirit is here to remind you. It's like, listen, the world can be a scary place, right? The world can just bring about so much darkness and so much instability. But you will see the light of day. You will see something new. You will have prosperity. You will have what it is that you've wanted. Ultimately, for some reason, I'm getting a picture of a girl who's very kind of scared with this message of the devil. I don't know who you are, but I want to just tell you that Spirit is essentially trying to show you just how blessed you are and how much you're going to not be affected by this darkness. So if perhaps, you feel like maybe this is an energy that you've gone through and it might present itself again, Spirit is here to tell you that mountains will be moved to make sure that this doesn't happen to you again. So that is for, I for some reason I got a vision of a girl in a room, and you were kind of scared with the devil. So that message is for you directly. Please understand that this, whatever darkness was a part of your life before, whatever you've experienced will not happen again. That is definitely a very strong message that is coming through for that person. Now, for everyone else, right, there is a sense here of just Spirit has your back. Spirit has you. Spirit is going to take care of you. Spirit is just providing and showing you the way, really. Showing you the way. And as you can see here, it's like, it's a beautiful, beautiful representation of love, right? Pure love. Like you have everyone here just kind of hugging each other, embracing each other. There's an energy of love and care and prosperity, ultimately. So don't be afraid. Right, that's the message here. Do not be afraid. All right, let's throw some. Yeah, we're gonna throw some Secret Gardens. These are the mini cards by Jessica Lee. So we're gonna throw 2 of these. Let's throw 2 of these. Let's see what the messages are for this month. Strength. Okay, interesting card. Don't let weeds and thistles cultivate in your garden. Strength. And this is right. This is right under the devil. So interesting. Don't let weeds and thistles cultivate in your garden. So this could be just, getting rid of the energies that you need to get rid of. Sometimes when we are experiencing success financially, people know, they know, they sniff it, right? It's like this person's acting differently. They have money. So it's time for us to start going out and start having fun and doing all these things. So I think that maybe the people that want to have fun with you or want to perhaps take you down the road of alcoholism or drugs, or maybe, going shopping with them, there's definitely a very strong message here that just, there's so many different paths that I'm seeing. So that's why I feel that a lot of people pick this group, because there's a lot of different paths that are being revealed. There is, for some of you, this sense of dependency in all of these things: alcoholism, drugs. There's a dependency on shopping addictions. There's a dependency on all of these things that as soon as you're able to get this money or this career success here, it's going to start manifesting in your life. So, you're going to start attracting these people. And here they're showing up as weeds and thistles. The only way to get rid of this is to cut those weeds and thistles away from your life, or you're going to have to, boom, put up a wall. Like, I don't need that in my life. All right, so Whispering Woods. Let's take a look and see what the Whispering Woods want you to know. Grounded. Okay. We've got here a message of grounding. Keep your roots and stand taller than the trees. Or keep to your roots and stand taller than the trees. Beautiful. Boy, Spirit is really coming through here in this reading. I mean, we have here a message now of, standing tall and just holding your ground. All right. Don't be weak to the point that you have to bend to the will of other people just because, right? Stand tall. Be grounded in your desires and be grounded in who you are. Stand taller than these other people that want to maybe perhaps bring you down to their level. It's like you've already upgraded, right? You're in a whole new level. You don't need that. You're in a whole new place. Now it's time to keep moving forward. You don't stop now. All right? You don't regress. No. You move forward. So let's go ahead and throw some more Oracle cards. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and throw a Divine Door. This is one of the newer decks. I've been buying a lot of these little smaller decks, the little mini cards. I love them. They're so cool. So we're going to throw a Divine Door. Let's go ahead and shuffle, and see what door you're going to be walking through in this month of April. We're going to throw 2, actually. I want to throw 2. There's going to be 2 doors that you're going to be met with. All right. Interesting doors. Give me a moment. I'm just putting them away because if not, then we're just going to be all over the place. All right, so you've got here two very interesting doors. So this is your first door. It's more like a gate, right? Big gate. Let's see what the message here is for you. Draw down the moon. The forest nymphs dance in sheer delight, singing soft songs. Find us in the wild. Good night. Ha ha. So this is a very beautiful card. The moon has got a lot of magic symbolism, right? The moon is definitely a very strong supporter of magic, and the forest nymphs are its creatures. And so what you're being told here is to be a little more ritualistic in your process. If there's rituals that you've perhaps have done, things that you've perhaps tried to manifest through these rituals, keep doing it, right? Also, there's a sense of increasing your vibration through dancing, also through listening to music, very inspiring music. It's important for you to find that magic and find that love and finding that balancing, I would say, energy through these things, right? It's going to require a lot of strength for you not to fall back into whatever very bad habits you had before. So this is a way forward. This is a door that you can unlock for you to find yourself and your balance for this month. And ultimately, just, for the remainder of the year, I think this is a pretty profound message. This isn't just a monthly message. This is almost a yearly message. Very interesting door, I gotta say. All right, and then your second door is interesting as well. This is a very interesting door as well. So let's see what's behind this door. Birth. Another gateway appears in view. New life is unfolding with blessings to you. Bam! Yes. Oh boy. So yeah, you've got opportunities coming to you. Group number 3. You've got opportunities. There's a new life unfolding. There's new blessings coming to you. So that's kind of like the promise, right? If you can kind of shy away from any darkness, you will find the light. Because ultimately, when you pull away from that dark energy, that energy of attachment, the only thing that's left to do is to find some kind of new light, right? That you can hold on to, and it'll propel you forward into whatever's next, right? And remember, the reading started with seeing your adversaries, right? That's the wisdom message from the starseeds. See your adversity as an opportunity to expand your spiritual gift. So, interesting card for you to just get away from these energies that have just kept you down. All right, let's throw, the Mists of Avalon. We're going to throw a Mists of Avalon Oracle card. Let's see what the message here is. Shuffle, and throw. All right, so at the end of the month, you're going to be able to find the Isle of Avalon. That is magnificent. The Isle of Avalon is so magical and powerful. This card essentially is talking about mystery, healing, renewal, and rest. So towards the end of the month, you're going to be able to find an energy of just respite where, all of this chaotic, stressful, anxious energy just kind of dissipates. And what you have in its place is this sense of rest and healing and renewal. These are the things that are coming to you, okay? Interesting. So let's go ahead and throw another card, another oracle card. Let's see what is the animal spirit that's going to accompany you for the month of April. Let's go ahead and throw, shuffle, and throw. What is your animal spirit for the month of April 2021? Boom. Haha, you've got deer spirit. All right, deer spirit, bring a gentle touch. That's your message from the deer. This is the spirit animal that's going to accompany you for the month of April 2021. Bring a gentle touch, deer spirit. That is beautiful. I love it. Yes. All right, so the time. Actually, you know what? We're going to throw one more oracle card. I am not satisfied. We're going to throw some more. We're going to see what moonology I think this, I haven't thrown a Moonology card in forever. So we're going to go ahead and throw a Moonology card. Let's see. What message do we have? Nothing will come of this situation. And you've got a little bit of darkness here, right? Let's see if it comes into focus. Nope, it does not want to cooperate with us. There we go. No, there we go. Nothing will come of this situation. Void, of course, moon. And that is, boy, it's a direct message to what you're essentially going to be manifesting for this month. This is the direct message towards the darkness. I feel like, some of you are going to try and go back to your old ways by maybe convincing yourself. It's like, well, I can manage it this time, right? Like, I can drink a little, or I can do those drugs. It's fine. Or I can go ahead and start shopping again, a little shopping here and there. I can start doing this. I can start perhaps having like a friend with benefits, right? And something beautiful is going to come out of that situation again. Or I can start dating that other person again. Like, there's so many different kind of energies here that are showing up. So many addictions and bondages that are just showing up, that it's overwhelming, this reading, to be quite honest with you. I feel like some of you are essentially telling yourselves that you can manage it this time around. Don't fall in that. Don't go down that hole. All right. Do not go down that hole. Have strength and be grounded. That is a sure sign of wisdom. All right. So let's go ahead and throw one more oracle, and then we'll reveal your key. So, fairy oracles. Let's see what the fairies have to show to us for this month. Fairies, talk to us. What do you got? What do you got? What do you got? Gossamer Princess. Okay. Look at this. Gossamer Princess. So for this month of April, there's going to be a sense of communication and relationship work to be done. Interesting. So, this card is definitely talking about just communicating effectively with people. Communicating with the people that you should be communicating with. I think that maybe there's also, for some of you, struggles or a lack of forgiveness. Maybe you've been wronged or hurt by someone. So there's an energy here of like moving away from that, forgiving, communicating, really just trying your best to be at peace with this energy, right? These people, and it could very well be telling you that for those that have a boyfriend or a girlfriend, or maybe you're married or you have someone in your life currently, that message is directly for you. It's almost telling you, like, listen, if there's any issues in your relationships, try and communicate, right? Try your hardest to communicate. Try your hardest to actually make it work in some way, somehow. Try that. And if that person doesn't want to, then just let them know. Educate them on the importance of communicating. You have to let them know it's like the foundation of any relationship is communication. If we don't have communication, we don't have a relationship. So that I feel that message is mostly for that, for those people. All right, so it is time, group number 3. It is time to reveal your key from your spirit guides. So here we have it. This is your key for the month of April 2021. What spirit guide is here to talk to you today? We've got realism. We've got the spirit guide realism. And so what I want you to do, group number 3, is to look into the eyes of this spirit guide. This spirit guide has a message for you. I bring you a love of realism and common sense. I want you to stay connected to your ideals and visions without losing sight of the practical aspects of the creative process. Just as a seed needs a shell and a river needs its banks, your dreams need you to understand the inherent structures of the world so that you can bring them to life. Do not see these structures as stifling or for everlasting limitations, but as supportive vessels, perfectly designed to take you where you need to go and no further. Remember to keep the heart of your dreams close, while holding all systems, religions, and mindsets lightly. Get comfortable with uncertainty. Think outside the box and use playful language. Seeming plateaus don't mean nothing is happening. Everything of true value lives within you. So be the eyes, ears, and mind of our universe, and soon you will be making magic. Woo! Man, that is a powerful message for the month of April 2021 for you, group number 3. Powerful message from realism. So that brings us to the very end of the reading. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, seekers. Give me a like as well. And visit the Etsy store. The link is down below. I am offering private readings in that Etsy store. I've worked with many seekers, and truly I've enjoyed every minute of it. Working one-on-one with you seekers has been a true gift. Thank you for the ones that have already placed those private readings. For those of you that haven't, the rates that I'm offering are below market value, and it's definitely beneficial to get a private reading if you have any like specific questions, because normally, like in this reading, there's so many messages, and so you as the seeker, you have to kind of, intuitively pick what makes sense and what resonates and leave the rest. But with a private reading, I pick up on your energy alone, and the message is tailored to you, and you can ask as many questions as you like. I don't put any limit on your questions. You can ask as many as you like. So visit the shop. Also, you can look at the reviews and the feedback that I've received. It's been truly, truly great. I've got a 5-star rating. Definitely I want to thank the seekers that took the time to leave those reviews. Those reviews are, they just keep me going. They've really helped, and they thank you. I appreciate it. For the ones that have not written a comment down below, go ahead and do it, please. I want to hear from you, seekers. I want to hear from everyone. Definitely, I want to hear from everyone. If you've already written a comment, you know that I write back. I read every single comment and I write back. Sometimes it can take a little longer than expected, just because there's many more reviews or many more comments that I have to read through now. But definitely I want to hear from you, seekers. So let me know in the comment section down below what you thought about this reading. If you have any ideas, any pick a card ideas, I want to hear what those pick a card tarot reading ideas are, because I do add them to a queue, and then once I get around to them, I'm able to bring those to you. So I want to know what you seekers want me to do. What ideas you have for me? Please let me know. Thank you, seekers, once again for all your love, your beautiful positive words. I hope everyone has a wonderful, wonderful April 2021. And bye-bye.